Hi, my name's Rachel. I started Soup and Ladle, a nonprofit slash business, as a way to answer the needs of my community. We increase access for low-income families to healthy food through food education. Knowing what to do with the food that they're given to make it healthy and good for their families within like a small period of time. We also do community meals once a month, as well as work with food pantries to make their food more accessible to the people that come into the pantry. If you don't have a stove, how do you eat healthy? Um, and also increasing just the amount of vegetables that are available to food pantries. It's one of the very few things that's ever donated. Um, anyway, that's what I do. I do that naturally, just within my community. I found myself doing it all the time, talking to people about their diet, talking to people about how they could take a bunch of cucumbers they got from the garden and ferment it into something that is just really good for their gut, really good for their body and their immune system. I could just talk about it all day. I'm very passionate about it. I have zero income. I do it kind of through my own education, through my own connections with the community, through churches, and stuff like that. So it's just, I, but if I had an income, there's just so much I could multiply that. If I can take nothing and make it into something, if I had income, I could just multiply that. I could provide so many more vegetables towards the community. I could do so much more education. And not only that, I could make the nonprofit sustainable and no longer reliant on what other people can give me. What I'm doing with Soup and Ladle is very innovative and unique. Not a lot of people think that there is a need for people to know what to do with vegetables. Um, a lot of times when I talk to people who kind of are out of touch with kind of the low-income community or like poorer neighborhoods, they're always like, why do you have to teach people how to slice vegetables? Like, well, because when people are given a box of mac and cheese, they know what to do with that. But if you give them a zucchini, most of the time they don't know anything about roasting it or making it delicious, or even cutting it in a way that they don't slice off their fingers. How do you make a healthy meal in 15 minutes for your family, for your kids? And that's what I'm seeking to help people to be able to do for the same price that it would take for you to buy a box of mac and cheese. Um, there's just we just don't have, as an American culture, a real food culture, and that trickles down and translates right down into the lowest income. The only thing that they know how or can or even have access to eat is mac and cheese and rice, and you can't live off of that crap. So um, I want to make Soup and Ladle sustainable. I want to start a cafe. I want to serve coffee and pastries, and do what I do naturally as a cook, to make money, and then put that right back into giving food to other people in the community. And you can help me do that. That'd be awesome. All right, it was nice to meet you.